Now, I can't say that I've experienced this one myself, but a friend of mine who's in law enforcement and a soldier that I've worked with as well has complained about this sharp pain at the bottom of their feet. You may have even felt this intense stabbing pain in your heel that comes and goes throughout the day. The pain will ease as you walk around, but it'll come back if you sit and then get up to walk again. Now, if this sounds familiar to you, you may have something called plantar fasciitis, and if you don't address it, you could develop something called heel spurs, which is even worse because heel spurs can't be removed unless you have surgery. And if you don't address it, you can't run without pain, and without that, you're not getting into the law enforcement administration that you want, and you can't get into certain units of the military. Good news is that you can get on top of plantar fasciitis, but before I give you some exercises to get on top of it, you need to know what causes it and how to potentially prevent it in the first place. So what causes plantar fasciitis? Repeated stretch under load of the plantar fascia. So examples of this are jumping and repeated running. Every time you land the jump or foot strike during running, the muscles at the bottom of your feet are stretched under load. These exercises aren't bad for you, and of course, you need to do them as a condition of your job, especially running. Since repeated stretch under load is what causes it, you have to do the opposite of stretching your muscles. You have to contract them. And I'll show you an exercise that you can do specifically that targets this area. Next, it could be how much running or jumping you're doing. Plantar fasciitis is an overuse injury, meaning that you're not resting the body enough to recover from the exercise that you're doing. I'll give you some guidelines regarding that very soon too. And last but not least, we have footwear. So the first thing I mentioned was contraction. We need to strengthen our feet to help prevent plantar fasciitis. Isometric toe contractions will help strengthen the intrinsic feet muscles that help address this overuse injury. This is an overuse injury, meaning that the ratio of stress from exercise and rest from exercise is inappropriate for your body to recuperate well. Consider cutting back on the amount of training you're doing in combination with the previous exercise mentioned. This amount will look different for everyone, so I can't tell you to cut back by 1 day or 2 miles because this cutback depends a lot on variables that are unique to each soldier, law enforcement applicant, etc. That's where individual one-on-one coaching comes in. And last but not least, we have footwear. This is an investment in health that I just started taking more seriously since I've been diagnosed with arthritis in my left foot. Now, depending on the arches of your feet, that'll determine the type of shoe you need to wear. And in my last video about shin pain or shin splints, I told you how often to change your shoes. But there's more to it than that. Someone with fallen arches may need shoes with extra stability, like myself, and someone with high arches may need shoes with more cushioning. And I can explain the reasons why, in addition to the additional details, but this video is getting way too long, so if you want me to make a video for you on everything that you need to consider when buying running shoes to help keep you pain-free, comment shoes in the comment section down below, and that could be the next video that I make for you. This isn't an exhaustive list of everything that you in particular should be doing, but I say it's a good start. Until next time, gotta go.